hey, I mean, I guess like at some point maybe you start becoming a celebrity, right? And you have to kind of play that card. It's like I can't talk to everybody because they're just my fans, you know, not my friends. And I guess that is what it is. But still, it's just damn. Ugh, it is what it is. There's no other way to put it. Hmm. Cause like like, cause what if like hypotheticals, what if someone is like see or not just me, just anyone like sees you in a certain light, but it just doesn't resonate back, How do you take care of that delicately, How do you handle that situation? Mm. Again, like I get it, like you can't be friends with everybody, You can't. It's impossible. Um, and there's definitely like a situation where it's like people have their privacy. I get that completely, but it's just like, you know, it, not everyone might get that picture. Like I said, it's real delicate balance. Real delicate balance. Hmm. But just at the end of the day, chat, I would love to create a community. And what kind of community? Just gaming, man. I'm just into the games, brother. I love games, brother. Gaming is life for me. And music, and movies and books. But I truly, truly enjoy gaming, and I'd hope to one day get that type of stuff going. But again, there's a lot of stuff I gotta do on my end and tackle beforehand. Because I don't want to spread myself too thin on all my activities. Because I got a lot of shit on my plate, chat. So I want to be ready for the thing before it comes up. No, I get it. You can't always be 100% ready, but at least be the most prepared I can be beforehand. Yeah, I hope all of that made sense when I said, but hope it made sense. Because I'm gonna have to watch this like again too. Because yeah, I'm seeing it, but my ass is gonna forget. So like I said, I'm gonna have to do the practice and then actually do the recording after that fact. Yeah, like that's kind of also been a question on my mind, like what makes like for a community? Because there's definitely, like I said before, like streamer might be too big enough, it's like they can't really have the time to like get to know their audience on an intimate level to an extent. Um, but at the same time, like I said, it's just like it's a balance. Anywho. All right, let's play this game. Let us play this game. Actually, we'll kind of. Alright, so now it's time for the practice playthrough. And then once we get it down, we do the real recording. And like I said, if there's enough time, I would like for you guys to check out a bit of Deadlock. Deadlock is like a hero shooter slash MOBA style of game by Valve. It's not officially out yet, but I've been playing it as of yet as a recent memory, and I don't mind it at all. No, I don't mind it at all. Please don't bring up hentai. Please don't bring up hentai. I get worried, chat. Like sometimes I like to show off like the Steam sales, but sometimes it's just like basically porn. So like on the stream, so I do my best to just keep it on the other side. And I was just curious like what was going on with the sales here, and I don't think it was porn. Now I can neither confirm nor deny if I own a hentai game, but I do get ads every once in a while, and it shows a lot of, sometimes even graphic detail. So I have to do my best to keep it to the side. Let's see, I don't really need sounds on, do I? This will just die on me. Oh boy. Pornography. Anywho, yeah, this is the game. So like I said, practice run, practice run. And there are 13 whole ass secrets in this whole area. Oh shit. So, and just to bring you up to speed what this is all about, so this is like the prequel to the prequel. And all this is as we're playing as a one named Inyu in this game's universe. She's like, I guess, like a very powerful assassin. She's on her way to assassinate the Soviet Khan. However, her ventures lead her down a different path from what it seems. Yeah, again, there's not really like real dialogue to this game, with this part of the game at least. It's all presented pretty, you know, black and white, because we're on our way to assassinate somebody. It's just we have some hardships along the way for sure. We got to go through all his henchmen. There's not much else to this, and yeah, this is officially supported. This is you play this by playing through Quake, chat. Quake, so if you're not familiar with Quake, this was the first-person shooter back in the day, chat. The first-person shooter, like before Call of Duty, before Halo, before Half-Life. This was the game that peeps were going like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs about. Absolutely gotta go over this game. And three versions of the, I'd say like the Quake love lasted to like the third game, because after that it sort of it definitely went under the radar as far as like the fandom goes, because like there was the first game which came with a campaign to play through, but there was indeed multiplayer, right? Dudes were eating up the multiplayer. Dudes were loving it, and they made, you know, dedicated servers, like one that's still used to this day, Quake Worlds, just a much better client. And then there was Quake 2 that got its release again, and people absolutely fell in love with that game for the multiplayer, and etc. And then by the time Quake 3 came out, it was this pure multiplayer, and Quake 3 came out on the Dreamcast, right? Chat, people were downloading like fan-made patches just so they can use their mouse and keyboard on the Dreamcast and play on the PC servers. So like it was basically like one of the earliest forms of crossplay, if you think about it, which is crazy, and kind of cool. Yeah, this game was still is a big deal. It still is. Like they have what they call Quake Champions. That's a free to play. It's kind of like Quake Arena. It's free to play. It's multiplayer only. And there are still tournaments held year round for that game. I just don't like the format because it's either like a 1v1 or a 2v2. And that sounds very weird to do in a first-person shooter game for a multiplayer team game. Just in my book, it almost becomes like a fighting game. From where I'm standing, it's basically a fighting game if it's a 1v1, and that's cool, I guess. You know, but you know, it's so Quake still lives on. Like there's like I said, there's a year round. It happens every year in Texas. Since you know its software has been based out there, the birthplace of first-person shooters, Texas, where I'm from, year-round long, and yeah, they have a championship, dude. The champion gets like a belt to himself, and he appears on the loading page of Quake Champions like each year. Like they'll say congratulations with a nice quality picture of the guy or girl, whoever wins it. I'm happy that our champion for that game is an American. Shoutouts to Rafa. He's been a long-time player of the game, and before was not American. So yeah, but yeah, man. I've always had a strange history with Quake as well, chat. Like I never played it originally. Not entirely true. Like I tried it. Like I had a cousin that had the game for Nintendo 64. Yeah, this came out on Nintendo 64 as well. Actually, it came out on Nintendo 64 and Sega Saturn for consoles. Not quite the same game. Like, for the most part, like the levels were the same, but they took out some parts here and there so they can fit on the console versions of the game. But yeah, I had a cousin that played it. She fucked me up. She kicked my ass in that game because she had the game, right? She knew what to do. But you know, ever since that moment, I was like, I want to play this game a bit more. There was a time, chat. When by the time Quake 3 came out, my father's military. He's a military, so I was able to go on to the base in our city. So the reason being, because you know, for clothes and groceries, you know, tax free basically. And there was a time, chat. Like they would bring out the laptops, and that's when they started putting on games, and I would sit there and play Diablo and the other game, Quake Arena, Quake 3 Arena, and that's how I play that game, just hanging out on the military base in one of the shopping areas, and just playing that game that way. It was definitely a blessing, you know, because I didn't have shit to do. Like I wasn't old enough to appreciate anything on the military base, nor was I in the military. It was my father. So I would just sit there and play either Diablo or fucking Quake Champions. Excuse me, Quake 3 Arena. And it was fun while it lasted. But again, I grew up poor. I have, you know, I have money to my name now, of course, but like back then I had to take what I could get, right? But yeah, it was fun while it lasted. And again, I'm kind of jelly that I'm extremely jelly, if I'm being honest, like that I didn't grow up a PC gamer, because man, PC gaming even back then, chat, was where it was at. Like it's where it's at now. Like you can't tell me otherwise, I think, because like shit, you can, graphics are a lot better. You can basically get games for free if you know where to look, you know. The only downside is like everything has to be like connected online these days, but still, like PC gaming is the shit in my book. And convinced it was back then, knowing what I know now about what was happening with the PC world of gaming back then, man, it was a haven, bro. Hell, you can get free games, even like getting crack CDs and getting the game basically for free even then. Like, chat, well, we're here now. We can enjoy it still, but it's not the same. It's simply not the same. You know, we gotta focus. We gotta focus. Usually. And I had some friends that were PC gamers. Like they lived on like nicer, like they went to school with me when I was younger, but you know, parents got like, you know, the promotion, they moved to nicer sides of town, were able to afford nicer things. Kind of sucked for me because eventually it got to the point where they just moved too far into the nicer parts, so it was just too much of a drive, and it wasn't worth it anymore, you know. But being able to like experience that vicariously was nice enough too, you know. Like just seeing like the age of PC anything is just awesome. You know, take what you can get, right? But like just seeing what could be done, like I didn't know there was such thing as emulations at all. Like I didn't know emulation ROMs were a thing until my friend showed me. He was like, hey, like let's play this 2-player, what was it? I think we played Smash TV, basically like the original twin stick shooter. And like I was like, where's your console at? And we went into his room and like his PC was right there, and then we just he loaded up this program. I forget what it was called. Some Rockin' NES or something like that. Rockin' SNES. There was a few of them. I know like there was like Snesticle. But there was one he loaded up, and I was just blown away because he had all these games listed. Like they were right there. All you had to do was click and load it up. I was blown away. I was like, holy shit, you can, and they're the full-fledged game. Some of them weren't stuff that we would have chat because of my friend. I got to play, it's available now, but if anyone's ever heard of Live a Live, that was a Square Enix, well then Squaresoft RPG that we never got, and I got to play that because of that. I got to play, yeah, it's available now with updated graphics, Live a Live. In fact, I should play through that again, because that game was my shit back in the day. And he let me play. Like, he was gracious enough to we would hang out. He'd watch me play at his house. And yeah, I got to play that because of him. There was what was the other one I got to play because of him? Shit, what was it? Clock Tower. Well, there was a few. There was quite a few. Like like dude, my homie. Shoutouts to my homie. We don't talk anymore because, you know, people grow apart, but we're still friends. But yeah, man, it was just really cool that I got to play these games that I couldn't normally because of stuff like that. And like I said, like yeah, I got to experience the PC stuff vicariously, but I was fortunate enough that I knew people, you know. Oh man, Clock Tower, yeah. And yeah, believe it or not, I beat, well, not entirely true. I got the worst ending the first time because I was experimenting. But the second time, chat, I beat it with well, how to beat that game proper, you have to, there's other girls, there's one that's always gonna die no matter what you do, but there's like 2 other girls, and to get best ending, you make sure that you just don't how do you don't get those other 2 killed. I got it done the second try. I like to call it the first try around, but yeah, got the best ending first time around. That was fucking cool. On emulation, it was last, man, I'm trying to think of the other game I got to play. Hey, what's up, Zen? How you doing? Sorry, I was just going down memory lane with the chat here, talking about the beauty of PC gaming. How I was able to enjoy emulations and back then. How you doing, Zen? And welcome in. We're on the last part of this recording of this game, and guess what, Zen? The glasses are coming back on. The roll shades. I'm gonna be putting them back on for the recording. I'm just doing a practice run. This part's fucking hard. Oh yeah, man. The stream's been good. We started with Hardy Horror. playing Angel at dusk. It's a relatively difficult shmup, STG shoot 'em up game. Now we're doing this. If there's enough time, I want to play through Deadlock. There should be enough time. And you two as well. I hope you're having a good day, or whatever you're doing today. Hope it's going well. Yeah, but we've been fine. We've been good. Man, I was really racking my head over that other game I played. Fucking Alien Soldier. I think that's what it was called. I think it was called Alien Soldier. Let me double check. Yeah. Yeah, chat. This game is dope as fuck, chat. We never got this in the States. Like, it's available now through Steam, and I think the Sega collection has it on Switch and whatever modern console has it. Like the Sega collection, you know, it's actually have around here somewhere because I was messing with it. But that game, chat, was like the original Boss Rush game. That game was the shit. I am so happy I got to play that when I was younger. All right. Sounds like a plan, brother. Well, have fun. Keep it wrapped unless you're planning to have children. Well, you know, it's then, you know, I guess you do what you gotta do. Hey man, you like to hear it, brother. That's good, Zen. I'm glad you're having a pretty fulfilled day today. Just be safe out there, isn't it, too? Oh, you have a kid? I didn't know you were a papa. That's crazy, man. No harm, man. Hey, that's another tax break right there, you know? It's another... I mean... There you go. Get your tax braces in, brother. I didn't know that, man. I had no idea. How old is your first child? If you don't mind me asking. Are they still a baby, or they're going to school? What's going on with that? Oh dang, bro, you've been a papa for a minute. So they definitely in like elementary at this point. That's cool, man. I'm happy to hear that, brother. I didn't know you were a dad, for real, for real. That's cool. That's good news. You... 19. If I'm being transparent, Zen, I used to live out in Oregon. There came a point where I lived with a woman. I forgot, I didn't even invite her or nothing like that. It's just that it was like a full house of people. We needed more roommates. This woman came from Florida, and stuff was happening. I never, you know, we never done it, but like, there was some things that could have happened. I don't know. I still I think about that. It was like, she was like legitimately somewhat crazy. You know, like she wasn't completely crazy, but she definitely like had her meds and stuff, right? I don't know. I think about like, should I have just gone for it? You know, because there's definitely, we had some talks and some conversations and stuff almost happened, and definitely could have been the father of that woman's child. But I don't know, like a part of me kind of wonders, like, should I have just said, hey, heck it, see where this goes, and raise a family with this woman? But you know, yeah, don't stick it in crazy, you know. That's what they say, but ah man, I don't know. I still well, it's always best to move on, but it's just something that kind of comes up in my head every once in a while. Cause it wasn't not too long ago, man. This happened like in like late 2022, and then I moved back to Texas like the end of the, like it literally happened like within the same amount of time when I moved back here. So it wasn't like it's in the past now, but it's just like I don't know. It definitely did a number on my thoughts, you know. But we move on. I sincerely hope the best, like I sincerely do. But just like, ugh. The hell is happening in there? I mean, it is what it is. We move forward. But yeah, that happened. That happened without saying too much detail. But like I said, you'll have to take my word for it. Yeah, I don't have any kids. I wouldn't mind having children. Like I can afford to raise a family. You know, like, but it's just like the things I'm doing on a day-to-day basis will definitely so much have to change for sure. Like for sure, like I'm gonna do my best to like put the kid into like extracurriculars and all that, you know, stuff that stimulates their you know, stimulates them type of stuff, you know, keep them busy, like, you know, I gotta make the kid, I gotta put them in the best situation as humanly possible, you know. And I'm not saying I'm gonna spoil the holy crap out of them. I probably will wind up doing it anyway, but you know, it's just like I believe that, you know, like people gotta live their best lives, and you can't. Oh, what better to do that with your own child, you know? Like, what better person to give their best life, you know? Methinks. You know. So yeah, like I mean, like if it happened back then, I know for sure the worst thing I'd be dealing with is just like a crazy wife. like yeah, that's the most, but like, cause oh man, I just don't, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to go. It's not necessarily hard to talk about, but it's just like it's kind of hard to talk about. I wasn't traumatized or anything like that, chat. It is just imagine someone who's kind of crazy just yelling at you for God knows what reason, you know. Just but on a day in and day out basis, because you live with them, so you can't really escape it. But imagine that being intentional. I don't know, like I'm pretty sure that's still happening out here somewhere in the world, and you know, individuals are making these type of things work, but I don't know, I didn't really want to deal with that shit, if I'm being honest. Like I just didn't. But we're here now. We're here now. And it's perfectly fine that these things have happened. It's part of life, you know, like not everything's gonna go perfect, like I accept that, like it's just that I don't know, like I don't, how do I put this, I don't want to fucking be miserable, you know. Like I just don't, I don't know how else to put it, just you know, so but like I said, like she like I don't have any like ill will towards that person, towards her. Like I don't, like we didn't like, in my book I don't think I ever fought with that one. Is just that I had, like I said, I had to deal with some shit. Like something would happen and I had to deal with it. I would make up for those things, and even then I'd still would have to deal with it. Like it was just like I don't know, it just wasn't worth it in my book. So yeah. But yeah, we're here now. But we are here now. Yeah, but I definitely sincerely wish her the best, whatever she's up to. Alright, we're moving on. Oh, heck. Nope. And that's just basically this game's extra damage booster. Bonus damage. We have to go down this way to get our next secret. Oh boy. Let's see here. So one thing for sure is, like I mentioned before, we have to go down a spot right over where is it? Right here. Right here, we just hop off to the side there. Luckily that respawns. Little hazmat suit. Where the fuck are they? Oh boy. Oh Zen, like and there was a man. I'm glad it wasn't just me, because like there was definitely like friends of hers that she made that kind of, they started talking to me and getting along with me, right? And I had that conversation with them. Like they were like, yeah, like just the best thing you can do when you're getting yelled at is just don't say anything. So I was just like, all right, cool. So I'm just forced to take it basically. So yeah, it just wasn't a fun time. It wasn't a fun time for me. It was not. You know, it was. I don't know, chat. Like I said, your dear Hardy Hari here has been through quite a bit in a short amount of time. I hate to say it, like it. In a relatively short amount of time, in as far as my book goes here. What is this? Whew. Sucks when you can't really pause for these type of things. This is what it is. And I get it, chat. Like I understand I'm not the only one, but goddamn, just give me a break, man. Give me a break. All right. There's a secret here. I think eventually our hazmat suit will run out. Oh shit! This guy, he will kill you. Ow. Oh, I wasted a shot. Oh, yeah. A part of me wants to just clear out this spot before I even go down there, because that leads over here. But I just don't. I haven't really taken it on without hopping there first. Because what I'm trying to say is that enemies will spawn if you do particular things. I'm not sure if finding the secret spawns him, so I'm gonna have to check it next time. Just to be on the safe side. Oh boy. And now's the perfect time to do it, I guess. Fuck, we haven't saved. That's fine though, we're not really supposed to save anyway. At least not over this file, no. Oh my god. Whew. This part. This is technically the last stage of the game, but goddamn, there's a lot of shit crammed in it. By shit, there's a lot of tough enemies. Fuck. We.
Did that hurt? You're going to make a handsome trophy.
Oh fuck. It's over here. Oh my god. Ooh. Take a little bit more time with it, maybe. But there are a lot of assholes in this area. Oh boy. Also, we gotta be somewhat lenient with some of the ammo. What was I saying before? So, like, Slave Zero is an ammo-based game, right? And it's mentioning how like you can run out of ammo. The same thing can happen in these games for sure, but the issue is just a matter of it's just a matter of not missing like an idiot, right? Your shots do count. Oh man, chat, like when I did the last boss on Slave Zero, I promise you, I did everything in my power to make sure every shot landed. And even when I finally did that, it didn't matter. You don't have enough ammo in the game to beat the last boss on hard. In the hardest difficulty. Whoa! Woo! That would have killed me. Shit. Oh my god, I still got hit. Dude, this is literally just the first segment of this area. Ay. Dude.
Fly, my darling.
And again, all of this just to practice it out. This isn't even just the actual run, it's just to make sure I got the lay of the land basically and what to do. Shit. shout outs to any gamer that like has like the photographic memory of where everything's at. Nah, I can't, man. Like I will forget everything. Like I know dudes who like will play like original Super Mario World and haven't touched it in years and go back to it and remember like how to speedrun it like no one's business. I can't. I simply cannot. Yeah, my favorite game of all time, the original Resident Evil 4. I will forget how it goes. I forget what some parts of the steps. Because there's definitely like every game chat has like a method that you can do, which is like the perfect way to play, I would say, for lack of a better term. But like, you know, there is a perfect way of playing games, right? Like there's just like the textbook of like how it's done example, right? And I don't have that ability to play games like that. Let's see if we just won't be able to trigger those guys by not moving that way. Come on. Ow. Yeah, optimal. You know, the optimal way of playing, yeah, is the word. I wish I had that ability, man. There's only so many games that I feel like I can actually claim that too, but I find those games like they don't really require that type of skill. Like truly, no, you don't need that to you. You just gotta know how to look stuff up. Like anyone can do it once they can look it up. Like a game like this requires skill. A game like a Soulsborne requires skill in my book. The games that I feel like anyone can do it are like role-playing games, to be honest, because you can kind of make that your own. But a lot of it's just like simply just looking up what is the thing you have to do. In my book, you know, because the game doesn't like unless like it's an action role-playing game chat, like they don't really have like too much to understand. I mean, yeah, you can figure out like. Or level, you can beat the game by simply level grinding and moving forward, but like a lot of it does come down, like if you want to go to the nitty gritty, it just comes down to looking up like what's within the game, you know, because the game don't tell you like, hey, well, sometimes it'll tell you, right, like what enemy weaknesses are, but the game won't tell you that outright, you know, like once you figure it out, then it'll tell you, right? Same thing goes with the secrets of a game like that. Like a lot of like JRPGs have like some obscure shit that the game won't outright say, and the only way you can learn about that is if you look it up. And then there are indeed a few Final Fantasies that are like that, or just Japanese role-playing games that are like that. You know, I just feel like that's no real skill. Games where you have to control analog, oh yeah, you need some skill, baby. Shit. The hell are y'all doing? Well, Doyle rules. Oh fuck! I fell off the map there. Well, yeah, I actually kind of believe that role-playing games don't have true real skill like that. Like, because like I said, I feel like a lot of it just comes down to just looking up information. And I mean mostly like old school RPGs too. Cause I personally feel like those type of games, chat, are my bread and butter. Yeah, I am one mean role-playing game player. Cause I go in, man. I go in. Like I look up the enemy weaknesses, what best parties are, where you get the best equipment, drop tables, any type of weird exploity bullshit, anything that's broken in the game, as far as like you know, type of party classes you can use or spells you can use. Like I know a great deal of people do not know how to play Final Fantasy 2, but I am one of the few that knows how to play it. And I will show it, chat. When that day comes, you're gonna see just how good I am at role-playing games. I actually, if not good, I get better. Matter of fact, you know, you can see just how fast of a learner I am in a recent role-playing game demo, or the prologue chapter to Metaphor Refantasio. Like you can see just how quick of a you can figure things out, you know. And granted, yeah, it's beginning stuff. Of course, you should be able to figure it out, but still, like I think it's pretty impressive just learning like, you know, how it works, you know. Just saying, you know. To me, at least. Oh damn! Oh, I hate that enemy. He just chips away at you, and he's teabagging me. Here. All right. I'm being teabagged in my grave. But yeah, I will show you, chat. But I'm also a firm believer that role-playing games do require like a bit of practice, even if you are well versed on how to play. Because things can get fucked up on you. Like there is such thing as RNG, and most of those games do have an algorithm. Like if you, there are definitely some old Final Fantasy games that will change how they work depending on what classes you build, or not work, but like, you know, encounters and etc. Drop rates. Like there's some influences that happen in the game for sure. Yeah, quite a few of them have it. Some of them will get harder because of some shit you would do. Like I don't know, like I like to talk about this a lot because I don't think many people do this. Like Final Fantasy 7 original, that prop will actually get harder if you go past a certain level threshold. It's kind of, I didn't know that at first. I found that out the hard way because I accidentally triggered it without realizing it. He becomes very much so harder if you do certain actions. Like his if I'm not mistaken, like his life is a lot more, which is bullshit. Like he gets more life, and his attack pattern becomes more of a pain in the ass. He starts doing the more annoying shit more on you, like more consistently. Like his supernova and all that shit is, he just becomes more of an asshole. And of course, like there's ways to play the game wrong. Like every RPG, like you can definitely start doing it wrong. Again, I know how to play Final Fantasy 2. For damn sure you can play that game wrong if you don't know what you're doing. For damn sure. And it's not that hard to figure out what to do. Like the information is out there now. Like you can look it up yourself if you're so inclined. But still, it's like if you didn't know, if you don't understand how the game goes, like it's not gonna go well. Like the rule of thumb I learned, chat, like if you're dying over and over and again in a role-playing game, or if it becomes kind of a little too hard, you're doing something wrong. That's my rule of thumb. Like you didn't do something, you didn't play it correctly. And I'm a strong believer that stubbornness in role-playing games does not pay off. You kind of have to play by the rules. And I've seen it. There's probably some streamers right now that are going about role-playing games very stubbornly. I'm willing to bet Like I haven't looked, but I'm willing to bet, like you said, that metaphor refantasia. I'm willing to bet someone is playing that prologue demo like a stubborn ass. You know. And yeah, it might be funny, but you're not gonna have a good time. That's on you. You know. I'm here to have a good time. I gotta play these games correctly, man. Yeah, I can't stand chat for the life of me. Not like I'm like I said, I'm a bit of a like perfectionist with those games. I haven't said it before, but it's just like those games do like most role-playing games. I mean, yeah, you can make it your own, but there's definitely optimal play. Yeah, for me at least, like there's definitely an optimal play. And I'm not saying like you can't play the way you want to play. No, not at all. Like you can definitely work with certain ways to do the thing, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's fun to figure out how to play the games correctly, you know. In my book, because now role-playing games are simply not. Well, depends. Like action games, again, different story. But the other stuff, no, they're not simply just leveling up and getting to the next level. Hell no. That's not that is not at all there is to those games. And you are foolish to think otherwise. Methinks. Because there definitely is like a lot to unravel in just about any role-playing game, even from the start. Like even though things might be starting off simple, it's like a big example of role-playing games that I played where like, yeah, you're doing things at the beginning and it doesn't come off like it's gonna have an outcome at the later parts of the game, but oh, it does. Final Fantasy Tactics, like how depending on how you build your the character's like class, it matters right from the get-go, because you're working towards the end in that game to like different classes and whatnot. So that's kind of a unique, fantastic bit of information with games like that. Like might not appear so as at the very start, but oh, it does matter, you know. And again, that's the thing that role-playing, like most role-playing games do not tell you that, but if for those of us who are experienced, like it comes with the territory. It's like, yeah, like the thing we're getting at the beginning is gonna build later towards the end for sure. Actually, matter of fact, like most Final Fantasies, like if you what your decision of what class, like depending on the class, if this class involves, yeah, like it kind of matters at the beginning. Like if you don't know what you're getting yourself into, you're kind of just making shit happen, you know, without any direction towards the later end parts of the game for your party, you know. So yeah, like I'm a big stickler for that shit, man. Like yeah, I wasn't like that before, chat. Like I used to be that guy. I used to be like, oh, all you gotta do is just level up and just fuck with whatever. Nah, I don't believe in that no more. I do not subscribe to that philosophy at all. I mean, you can, but you're not really understanding the rest of the game if that's all you're doing is just leveling up. Plain and simple. Yeah, even like original Final Fantasies and the original Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest are the same exact shit, chat. Like I would say probably the better example of this would be the very first Dragon Quest. Hell no, that game is not about leveling up. How you did shit mattered. It comes off that way, but no, it is not. No. If you know, you know. If you don't, basically, chat, if I'm not mistaken, depending on what you name your character affects your stats, and that's a big fucking that's a big deal in that game. The big deal in that game. Luckily, I mean, if all you have to do is name him Eldrick, and that will give you the stats you're looking for, because name of the character, right? But yeah, not many people know about that. Your stats are affected by what you name your character. That shit matters, chat. Like again, it's not just level grinding. Even then, you still gotta figure out spells and enemy weaknesses and all that, and best strategy. It's like simplistic at first, but no, there's definitely a great deal of deepness to these games, man. But I just don't think it requires any real skill, because again, at the end of the day, you're just you look this information up. No one tells you about this stuff, and I think any simple simple research is not really a skill. It's just it should be a habit that people should have about themselves in general. In my book, but I mean, I guess you could say it's a skill, but it's like, I don't know, it should be passive for most people. I don't know. I feel like people should definitely have like a want to investigate things, especially if they don't understand what's exactly happening. You know, which is I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like even with like role-playing games now, no one wants to like share shit about stuff or like, you know, or like look up things anymore, and they just don't want to do that. I don't know why. Because back then, chat, to me, that was the culture. Like that was like the encouraged thing to do, is like to look shit up about the game so you can do it correctly, you know. But I guess, like I said, to each their own. Yeah, I really gotta get past this part. It's not even that long of a part. It's just there's a lot of shit to it. Like, there's a lot of planning ahead in role-playing games, whether you realize it or not. At least in my book, there's a lot of like, to me, like there's a lot of like look up stuff about the game before you actually start playing the game. And I don't have a problem with that, but people are kind of weird about things, you know, like people don't want to be spoiled and etc etc. I don't give a flying F, man. It's like it's if my goal is to understand how to play the game. And yeah, of course I want to enjoy the story, but you know, just because you're looking at how to play the game doesn't mean you're gonna get spoiled entirely. You know? Like a good guide shouldn't have to include that information, you know? They should do their best to leave that stuff out. And I believe so because I followed guides like that back in the day. I followed Final Fantasy VII guidebook. I followed up to the point where a particular character dies, you know. Didn't mention a single thing about it in the guide. It can be done, chat. Spoiler-free guides can definitely be written. You just gotta believe. You know. Like Naruto. Like, I've never played a single Dark Souls game in my life. And if you do mean Dark Souls, not Dark Souls-like games, but like Dark Souls themselves. And I already know those games require, you gotta know some shit about the game ahead of time. Or you won't get, you know, best ending, or at least like the canonical best ending, right? You definitely gotta know some things ahead of time. And guess what? Dark Souls is a role-playing game. It's an action role-playing game. And guess what? At its core, it's a role-playing game, because if it has shit like that, that makes it a role-playing game. You know? You guys like just a very weird role-playing game that has a lot of old-school ideas that are re-implemented to modern gameplay. You know? Yeah, I hate to break it to you, Dark Souls fan. You're into role-playing games, not just Souls games. Goddamn. I'm just trying to jump right there. No, I won't jump. Luckily that does not damage me. No, because I bring that up, chat, because a lot of Souls fans like to say like they're not in the same category for some weird reason, but at the end of the day they are. I mean, anyone can correct me if they feel like I'm wrong, but come on, like you're literally, you level up in the game, you can take on a class role. You know, you're in a fantasy setting. It's a role-playing game. It's an action role-playing game. It just has its own unique mechanic. You know. But people like to just categorize them as Soulborns. You know, I just like to look at it as just a branch of action role-playing games, and that's Soulborns. It's not just its own thing. Where the hell is that dude shooting at me? Where are you? I hear you, but I don't see you. I want you dead. You die now. I have no idea where the hell he's at. Oh, there he is. Oh, hell. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, because I'm tired of restarting the spot. We gotta save, but we gotta make a new save. Because, again, we have to do this from the top before the recording. And this is basically my practice run for this area. God damn. Don't do it just yet. Actually, fuck it. Do it, 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 do it. Getting killed to death by a pea shooter, that's terrible. A literal pea shooter. Shooting peas. Okay. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna test out. Let's see if he appears. Oh, he's right there, fuck. God damn it. He pulled me. Oh. Oh, I looked the wrong way. Damn it. The fuck? I saved while I was being attacked. Okay, I'm an idiot. Oh boy. Okay. I hate it. I got. Oh fuck! They're behind me. Fucking A. I'm annoyed that I saved right there. I don't know. I wasn't thinking. Not that big of a deal. We can get past it, but it's just annoying that I'm just eating hits right as soon as I start the map. Cool. This is really crazy. I'm literally gonna be playing through this twice. It's kind of funny because I mean I'm dying a whole bunch in certain spots, but it's just like, oh, it's really silly that I'm doing this, but it's got to be done. Die, you fucker! God damn. Hmm. Okay, to the left. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I just wanted to clear out more enemies. Got greedy. Run, run, run. And yeah, in the grand scheme of things, these areas are not long at all. Like, they're really not. They're small areas to go through. Oh fuck! This blows us away. This has fucking 295 dudes to kill. This is a lot of motherfuckers in this area to kill off. And it's kind of helpful to kill them off because they will definitely overpower you, and outnumber you if you just kind of try to just move along from area to area. It's a pain in the ass. Holy shit. Oh my fuck. Actually, check one moment. Oh, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it! See them there? Where the fuck y'all come from? Oh my fuck! Where the fuck did you come from? You have a buddy. I know you have a buddy. Okay, as I was saying, give me 1 second. Something seems off. Something seems off in this room. I can't quite put my finger on it, but something seems off. What the fuck? Huh. Something seems off about my room. I'm not sure what it is, but something seems out of place. I'm trying to get energy in me. Warmed up some oatmeal. Instant oatmeal. With less sugar. Maple brown. Yeah. There's this other brand I like to grab. It's like the gluten-free stuff. I gotta say, I feel like if I eat like gluten-free throughout the whole entire week, I can actually feel the difference in my body. It's really weird. But it's a little bit more pricier. There's definitely some of us who simply can't have this stuff. It's crazy. Like walking bubble boys, bubble girls out there. And they just cannot have a lot of stuff in their body because they just were born that way. I'm a little envious of that kind of life though, because you kind of by force have to live like your healthiest diet when it comes to like putting stuff in your body. I feel, and eating that way is good for the metabolism because you're just putting good shit inside of you, you know. A little envious, just a little envious. It's kind of nice to eat and healthy. But it is pricier. Like I feel like gluten-free comes with a price. I don't think I've ever like bought gluten-free shit without it being cheaper. Not that I can recall in recent memory, no. And I gotta say though, organic anything is just such a better quality and taste. I do enjoy me an organic fruit or vegetable. Simply, there's not enough organics to feed everyone in the world, though, which is the weird part. You can't. You simply can't. Like, feed everyone organic foods. Which is wild to me. So like only a select few of us get to eat healthy? Like properly? That's kind of fucked. Just if you ask me, god damn it. That's not the gun I wanted. And there's like dudes up here, you know? Oh, they're up here. Oh god. That makes perfect sense. Use a shotgun at far range. That even makes more sense. Use a spread gun at far range. Alright, you got all the smart ideas, man. You are a genius gamer. IQ 300.
Fall down my sights.
Shit. Oh, I assure you, chat, I am not a 200 IQ guy. I'm probably pretty much so an idiot. That's okay though, chat. The world needs lovable Homer Simpson / Peter Griffin type individuals on the planet that are making things worse for everyone else for the benefit of laughter. That's what we need. Guys like me. True agents of chaos. We know not what we do. But we do it because, well, we do it because we think it's right. Yeah. We think it's the right thing to do. I'm just gonna go here. Okay. I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna go that away. Not the intended exit. God damn it. One more. I kid, of course.